Welcome back. So it's 8th of July, so I'm going to try a little bit in the Bigwater, see if we can get. Just wanted to get out, have a trip. Here is our hut. So been there a couple of times, as you know. Yes. So it's southwestern wind. It's very nice here now. You can see there's much greener now than it was in May. A little bit of leaves on these trees. Most of them are, of course, as I said before, dead because of the beetles. So I'm just going to make myself a campfire and get the rods out. And we're going to see what we get. We can have a little bit of a problem with getting fire, but we will take that as a challenge. You know, it's been raining a little bit, not a little bit, but quite much. Yes. So I've thrown out the bait on with the sinker, and it's it's nice fishing weather. Cleared out the campfire a little bit from last time. I guess it's almost 2 months since we was there. Maybe not so much, maybe 1.5. Man, the time has just flown away. So I'm going to have to get some of this and a little bit small wood. Yes, I got the fire going and I found a lot of naver, kind of skin of the tree. It started to rain, so I have with me the umbrella, and some rain gear. We'll see how this goes. No fish on yet. Sometimes I use nap, which is the Norwegian word for getting fish on. Okay, got my first trout. Oh shit, the umbrella is starting to fly away. Yes, the wind is picking up and oh shit. Yes, you're happy. So it's raining and I'm under the umbrella, the campfire is out. I don't know if I'm going to get it on again. I need a lot of naver, and because it's been raining last day, it is not dry wood. I don't have any fuel with me, so it's going to be hard. It kind of burned good, but that's, it lasted a little bit, and then it wasn't enough dry wood, so it won't start to burn the wet one. So I'm just trying to keep myself dry here. I've gotten on my poncho, which I've been using before. I also have my overlay for the Bergans sack, so I can use it on this one. This one is Nordmark, just a small one. I didn't want to get too packed up for this trip. I wanted it to be light. But I was aware of the rain, so I kind of, guarded myself. I gambled that it would be rain, so it's good to have that foresight. It's been raining before, so I didn't watch the weather forecast, so that, you never know here, you never know. Let's just hope it's a local, small, rain. What is called persuasion? A little bit persuasion. I am sailing over the ocean in my very nice raft. I am a Norwegian English, and yes, I've forgotten what I called it, but well, whatever. So I tried to get it to burn. I found some new bark or whatever. So it's kind of drizzling, you know. Look at this. You know, it's something coming in here. Oh my god. No new fish on, but there is something. Just it seems to be local. Kind of drizzling. Yeah, I want to have some trouble with this, you know. I'm not going to give up though. Made this roof of bark on top. Let's see how it goes. Kind of sheltering for the rain. It is coming along. Yeah, yeah. It is a rainy, foggy day. Shit, man. Holy shit, it collapsed. So I just threw a lot of bark on and it just caught fire, you know. The bark is, you know, if it gets dry enough, it just will burn anyway. Just, yeah, mustn't be too wet though. Oh my god. The smoke is just so, you know, dense. So it kind of lifted up a little bit here. It was a kind of a short participation rainfall or fog or whatever you call it. So I'm just going to check my rod and then, yeah, I have to continue to watch the fire because if it hadn't been so much bark here, I don't think I would have gotten fire on it. So, protected my sack under the umbrella. I have a saw with me. I haven't gotten any more fishes. I'm going to check the line. So I just sat down a little bit. It's kind of smoking over there. But it's as good as you can get it now in this rainy. Although now it is clear weather again. Kind of comes and goes. So I have to eat something. I just eaten one small piece of marzipan cake, I'll call it that. So very nice view over the mountains over here. It's kind of the fog that's kind of laid into the, you know, the side. So it's very nice now, you know, it's beautiful. There's a little bit of knot, a small bastard with big teeth, which yeah, annoy you, bite you wherever it comes. So I'm going to try to cook some food after a while and make some coffee. I did forget my grid or my grill, you can call it. I just have to find a way to cook it straight on the campfire. So, you know, the rain just makes it a little bit more interesting. I guess you can say that. So I put on the coffee and Friele. So I put on a little bit of a wind here. I've checked my bait and I've thrown out again. It was okay. I sawed up some more wood there just to make it dry. So we'll see. I think I'm going to chop up or saw up a little bit more wood afterwards. I just have to see if the weather holds because it's looking a little bit grey again. Yes, I think I saw a salmon up over here. So we'll see what happens. We just have that one nap and one fish on. So I have put the kettle on and I have the coffee ready. So I'm going to dump a little bit of coffee in it. Smelt this plastic. So it's a little bit of dirt in the water, but we can try to clean it up a little bit. So a little bit dirty up in here. But that's mostly just dirt. I don't think we will die and drinking if we boil it. A little bit from the swamps around here. Swamp water. So let's see. Oh, I think there is enough. Oh my God. A little bit more. Yeah. No, I think it's coffee is coming along. So there's nice fire down here now, so kind of it doesn't matter if the wood is wet, it just dries up. So that's very quiet on the rod. So still southwestern wind, so that's nice. So lightly packed up today. Put my poncho here to dry. So after the coffee I'm going to make myself some food. Let's see, maybe I'll try a little bit of fly fishing, I don't know. It's kind of a little bit too still at the land here. So you'll see. So the coffee is ready, I just have to make it rest a little bit. So I put the food on a stone, hot stone. So it's lapskaus, Norwegian meat dish with vegetables. We want to eat that and I want to check the rod, just take a cup of coffee. So you just have to improvise, you know. And you forget stuff like the grill. So it's just beautiful tonight. It's just a little bit of variation, but that's good, you know. So love of nature instead of ego and hate, you know. That's the way to go. Love of nature. Love yourself, love nature. That's what it was meant to be. So, still a choice, you know. I guess you can't have a bun without making a dough. So, something like that. I put the coffee chill here, coffee kettle here. Barrel hangs there. And there is my dinner. Just engulfed in flames. It will be hot, I guess, sooner or later. And we have G-stove with us. G-stove. Oh, G-stove cup I got with the oven a couple of years ago. So, here with us. I had the oven here a couple of years ago. Tried it out. Very nice. Okay, so since the wind has changed, there's more eastern wind now. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I had some new bait on. The rod kind of was stuck too, so but I got everything up. Besides the worms, they fell off. I moved the stone a little bit out in the campfire to get a little more heat. Have a little bit more wood on. So it looks very, rainy up here, but just kind of a little bit of small droplets. We kind of turn the wind. I don't know if it's east or northeast, something like that. Might not be that good fish weather now as it was. You'll see. I also wonder if there is any worms in the fish. We will check that later. So the food is coming around. Kind of, it's kind of a lunk, But the campfire is still going. The wood is wet, so it's kind of sizzling. Still coffee on here. Yes, so it's kind of gotten this foggy weather again. And I don't know what will happen, we will see. So, I needed this trip today. Out, it's just good to go out here in the Andenes marsh. It's very close. But of course you have so many possibilities here, And northern Norway is just full of rivers and waters and creeks. Just a kind of a fisherman's paradise. So, very nice. God created this for us, so we will enjoy it and be happy. So you are really happy when you are loved in nature. Now you can throw as many missiles and guns and shoot as many bullets as you want, but you will never be happy. It's just an illusion. It might be, to some degree, exciting for some, but I also think that is an illusion. You can war a little bit on computer games, but yeah, that's it. Let's keep it on the computer, To get a little bit on the spiritual side, I've been to 7 fishing trips this summer. That's not very much, but it's okay. I've been making a lot of videos. It takes time, it kind of, instead of, fishing, it more becomes a small job, running around with the camera, filming and, trying to get some nice postures. But I think about the spiritual in numbers, 7. And I've gotten 1 fish on 5 of those trips. So it's 7, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Or you can see it as 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 7. And that's, that's spiritual numbers. 7 is creation, and 1, 1, 1, 1, I think stands for spiritual development. And also messages from the spiritual realm. So I see often, 11, 11. And one time on the TV, morning, the 11:11 blinked. So it stood still. It didn't move, It stood like ding, 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 11:12. So that was, wow. What the fuck is going on? Is this some kind of dream or simulation, or it is, it just consciousness, consciousness. So. Have we really, made this world for ourselves, and then we have forgotten, to make it even more real to some extent, and have new possibilities. Everything can. There is every chance, that thing can happen. To learn. Well, I'm not going to be too spiritual here, so I just want to say that. Just stirring a little bit around here. It's getting, better. So I found this, it kind of sizzling down now, a little bit of rain. This beautiful song. I don't really remember how it went, but something like this. Hey man, Throw down your guns and your missiles. Play your war on the PC. There you don't kill anyone. You only kill a bot, yeah. So I ate a little bit. It was kind of a smoked taste on it. It was good. And it started to drizzle again and small rain drops. So I can't film for too long because it comes on my camera. So, well, yeah, very nice. It's kind of a mixture of weather types. Now it's more still again on the water with this drizzle. But no more fish on. Strange, you know. God damn it, I ate the whole fucking thing, you know. Look. It's empty. Trondheim's lyslapskaus. Very good. You know, they're almost the only ones making box food anymore, you know. Canned food. Some of the companies gone over to paper. I guess it's more maybe environmental, economical, but they last much longer on the box standing by the road. And as you see up here, there's quite a lot of huts up here, but not all of them are in use. Many of them are starting to decay. So I guess people want to have a hut near the water. That's the best. You could go to water, go right up in the hut. But you know, in the 50s, 40s, 30s, you know, 60s, it was much more live, and the usage of the huts up here. Not many people don't use them so much anymore. Some use them a lot. Before I go home, I think I'm going to cut down this dead tree, because you get a little bit more space when you're fishing. So try to make a little bit more fishing space so you can throw out easier. Kind of done a lot of job here, you know. Can still clean a little bit up that way, you know, so you open up this booked bay. This bay, yeah. Still drizzling a little bit, just small droplets, you know. So I'm keeping my poncho on. Kind of, maybe not really necessary, but it's a little bit small drizzle.
I think we'll start, you know, here.
I don't think I need to do any more than that. So let's just stay like that. Much easier now to travel out here. You don't have to kind of watch back here to get stuck. Yeah, it's much better. Much better. So I got to the fish, and there were no worms in the meat. So it's edible. And one fish like this is enough for me, even for dinner. As you can see here, beautiful red, typical Andøya trout. It's very nice here, but we have a little bit problem with, you know, worms. But this one was nice. This one is a little bit more darker in the color because there is more mud in the water. So it is more brighter up in arrows other summers. Here, it's a beautiful beach here. You can, you know, bathe and go out, and You do not want to have it as hot as it was in Andøya because of the clegs, but you know, you can get it almost without clegs. It's beautiful over there. We've been fishing there. I think it's 25 years ago. We was there with the family, you know, bathing and fishing. I'm going home. I just poured the rest of the coffee in the fire, and it just was completely enveloped in smoke, coffee breeze, smoke. No, you never know. You just have to take what you get. So here's the swans. I think these are over our Andøya swans. They're over here for a small swim. Very nice, very nice. I've just been eaten up by knot. It just crawls up in my ears and everywhere, and just, you know, kind of trying to fly something with something eating on you at the same time. It's not very fun. So. Okay, I'm going home. It's completely still now. I'm being completely eaten up by knot. It is fish up around the water. That's probably a salmon. But I got one nap, one fish on land. That's it. That's the 5th time it happens this year. So I guess I have to be happy with what I get. No, the trip was very nice. It was fun to... this is a swan, by the way, eating something. It was fun driving the drone for the first time. So I had it a little bit out of the water, over the water, and that was a little bit scary, you know. I guess it will take some time to master it completely, but I got it up and I filmed a little bit, and it was nice. Okay, hope you liked the video and hope you will subscribe to my channel. There will be more videos coming, so I just have to take one day at a time. Okay, much love, goodbye.